welcome back to my channel, Mama P, Life Over 50. Now part 2 of reflections. So where I left off with my mom only wanting 2 of the 4 of her kids back. And as I said, I felt some type of way about it. So, as we're going on along, I left out some parts, of course, how when I was younger and everything, I would always get really upset and angry with my mom when she would call and, cuss me out for things that my siblings were doing, and so I would always say that I hate her. I hate her. And my grandmother would always tell me, don't say that because you only get one mother. And when she dies, you're going to miss her. And I can remember telling my granny, I know I won't. I won't miss being cussed out or any of that. So, I get a little older, and start having my kids, get married and all. And of course, along the way, that old depression would creep right back up, as usual, about if I'm good enough. If I am good enough to be a mother, am I doing it right? Of course, we all know that raising kids don't come with an instruction manual. So, I'm just going by what I can do and what I've been raised to do. So, with that being said, I did everything that I could. As a matter of fact, you can almost say me working was kind of like my sanctuary because I was good at it. Whatever job I had gotten, I was good at doing it, especially if it was using my hands. I can remember working at Burger King, working at Dairy Queen, working at Hardee's, and then of course I worked at Shoney's for years to where I became a cook. Now my thing is I'm really short, so me being behind the cook's line, believe it or not, I would have to stand up on one of the one of the water crates, the glass crates that hold the glasses to go through the dishwasher, and then to reach the wheel where they would put the orders up on, I would reach that with a knife and turn the wheel to the next order. But I was good at it. I made a way to be good at working, and so it's just in your mindset. Like I said, it was always in the back of my mind if I was good enough, and so like I've been saying through these videos, my kids are grown now and they have kids. So, I sit back and wish that some of the things that they're doing with their kids that I would have done, like reading with my kids, helping them do their homework. Of course, I would help them, but really, really being able to help them between not working, because a lot of the times I worked at night and I wouldn't get off until they was already in the bed, or I'd have to be at work before they would get up. So, it's a lot of things that I missed in between. And of course, when my granny was alive, she helped me with all of that. So, when she passed, it was, oh my God, it was hard. But, I'm married and my husband and I both figured it out. So with that being said, you know, my mom passed away. It was on Mother's Day in 1997. I'll never forget that. I was at work when my sister called me. And my granny was right. I cried so bad. I mean, I cried and cried and cried and didn't think that I would be able to stop, but I did. And so with that being said, I just released all the hurt and all the drama. I went up there to see her and everything, and yeah, my mom was amazing because she had the right mindset for me and my brother that's right behind me to stay here in Tennessee. Because I really feel like if I grew up in New York, I would not be who I am today. Um, because New York is very fast paced, very fast paced. And so, like I think I've already said in the previous video, it's little and I really don't like crowds. And that's all it is up there. They're always moving, always moving. And so it it was hard. It really was. But I'm glad that I was able to see her before she passed away, and get to know her a little bit, a little better. Of course, my other siblings know her way better than I do. So with all of that, I look at my kids, and I'm just blessed to have them. They're awesome. We all have our ups and downs, but they're still good adults. So um, it's just to the point of me and my mental. I'm into my 50s now and starting over, being single again. And it's all in the the mindset of here we go again. Am I good enough? Am I good enough to start all over with a different companion after being with the same man for 30 years? And can I can be honest and say I'm scared, yes, because with new things come new challenges, you know, but I still have to keep finding my way to thinking, yes, you are good enough. So if you are out there and you don't think that you're good enough, then someone will come along and know that you're good enough. But you have to believe in yourself first and foremost. So, with all of that being said, I want to thank you all for watching my video, commenting on my video, liking my video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing the videos if you like. I'm just glad that someone is taking the time out of their day to listen to me and being able to say, if she can make it, I can make it. So yes, thank you so much, everybody. And you have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye.